Being human is amazing. I really enjoy it. And that brings us to our third principle, present moment. Present moment is the ability to focus on what's going on right here, right now. And it's a very important thing to do. You may have noticed that a lot of ACT therapy involves meditation or mindfulness that can be very, very helpful during stress, anxiety, depression. Now, as humans, we have this fascinating ability to plan, to prepare, as well as to think deeply about past events. With that cognitive ability comes the ability to stress and experience anxiety over things that haven't even happened or may never happen, as well as to grieve events that we no longer have any control over. And while it can be good to plan and to think about the past, often that suffering that we experience as we stress controls our lives and holds us down. Being in the present moment is a great way to bring ourselves back to right now so that we can focus on living according to our values. A lot of the psychological suffering we experience occurs before or after the pain has already happened. I'm a trail runner and I enjoy doing races or big adventures. And being mindful almost becomes a survival skill. If I'm not thinking about how my body is doing, if I'm not thinking about, oh, I need to drink more water, or I can tell that my legs are sore, or I need to make a left turn here, if I don't spend time in the present moment, it can lead to really bad situations. If I'm thinking all about the finish line, or I'm stressing about what I ate for breakfast that morning, then it's easy to get in my own head and stop enjoying. When I enjoy a race or an adventure, time goes faster and it's much, much easier. And I think the same thing is true in life. If we can take time to notice and appreciate the things going on around us, it truly, truly helps us live towards our values and be the kind of person that we want to be. So, what I want you to do is open up your journal. I want you to make 3 columns. On the left-hand side, I want you to label that column past, the middle column label present, and the far right column label future. Then I want you to take about 5 minutes, set a timer on your phone, and I don't want you to focus on anything in general, just let your mind wander. And every time you notice a thought or a worry or something you remember, every time you notice something, I want you to put a tally mark. Now that tally mark, if it's something that's going on right now, you notice the dripping sound you can hear, you notice a furnace or the wind, I want you to put it in the present column. When you notice a thought or something happening in the past, you're thinking about what you had for breakfast this morning, or you're thinking about that argument you had with your loved one, I want you to put that in the past. And I want you to put a tally in the future when you find yourself thinking about something that's about to happen or could happen in the future. After that 5 minutes is up, I want you to look at your paper and think about where you spent your mental time. Again, it is useful for us as humans to be able to think about the past and think about the future. But when those thoughts are so cumbersome and bring us so much sorrow or anxiety, it can be very, very unuseful and unhelpful. So it's good to practice being here now, engaging in mindfulness or meditation that can help us remember and focus on what we're doing right now.